Hey everybody, this is DJ 2K Nitro, man. I'm a big time 49er fan. If you don't know, I go in a lot of spaces a lot of times and I talk about the 49ers, but I never talked about them on my page. Also, a Bulls fan, essentially that. But yeah, so today um, it was brought to attention that pretty much Purdy is the guy and Trey is gonna have to compete for the job, which is fine. I'm okay with that, given everything he did um, until he got hurt. And so I think that's understandable. But I don't really. Well, let me backtrack a little bit more. When we traded up originally a few years ago, I wanted Treylance above Justin Fields, mainly because I felt he had crazy potential and upside that we could harness. But and fast forward now, I don't think we were able to really capsulate his talent too well. Some of it is due to injury and other things that I might discuss either in this video or a video. It depends on. I'm just spitballing right now, so this is just live talking about Trey and Purdy and Kyle Shanahan, even to a degree. So I've said this before in other settings, but I never said it on my page. But Purdy is exactly, in my personal opinion, Purdy is exactly the quarterback that Kyle Shanahan wants. I personally don't feel he wants this version of Trey Lance that he currently has. Do I think 100% that he wanted to draft Trey Lance originally when he traded up? I don't think so. I think it was Mac Jones that they traded up for. I personally never liked Mac Jones as the third pick. I would have been okay with him at the pick that we had, that we didn't have to trade up to get him. If we stayed at our original pick, I would have been okay with Mac Jones. I wouldn't have had an issue with drafting him as the heir apparent to Jimmy G. But as I continue, please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. Help me get to at least 100 subscribers. Anyway, um, yeah, back to what I'm saying. So yes, um, Trey was the guy I wanted, and I'm glad we picked him originally. Still rather to a degree have him over Justin Fields, although of course that's probably crazy talk now. But we haven't really seen Trey play to his full potential and or play along as long as Justin Fields have. We've seen him play. And to be fair, Justin Fields is more of a scrambler than a thrower, although he could throw it pretty well. But this is not about Justin Fields. It's about Trey Lance and the 49ers. So back to them. So yeah, as we know, he got hurt when he was thrusted into the starting spot game two, which really was tragic in a lot of ways, and it set him back and it set us back from knowing if is Trey the guy. Luckily, after Jimmy regained the starting job, we had Brock Purdy, who, when Kyle was calling plays with him, it was night and day difference from what he was calling for Trey Lance. I'm comparing them to Jimmy G and Purdy's. The play calling seems similar, but when it was Trey Lance there, it definitely wasn't the same thing. And I definitely don't think that's the type of system that Kyle Shanahan wants to run at all. He doesn't want to do, in my opinion, he doesn't want to do anything that's related to a quarterback having to run that much to be effective. He wants a quarterback that's going to sit in the pocket, analyze the field, and make the reads that he calls. Throw it here. This guy's gonna be open. Throw it. He wants that, and or if that guy is somehow covered, he wants a quarterback that can make a process and make a quick decision and go to the second and or third option, depending on who's open, quickly and accurately. And I think that's what he's seen in Brock Purdy. Those type of traits, that the accuracy and the processing. I think with Trey, he doesn't trust. He never fully trusted Trey to throw the ball. And two, um, I don't think he believes in Trey's accuracy enough for him to make those type of reads, in my opinion. So he tries to dumb the game down by telling Trey or making Trey be this scrambling kind of quarterback, which is not what Trey is, in my opinion. He can throw the ball, but he more of a deep thrower of the ball, a home run ball kind of quarterback, stretch the field kind of guy who improvises when things don't work. Trey's ability in the pocket is top notch in terms of maneuver in the pocket. He's very has very keen sense in the pocket, which is great. I don't think Justin has that. Justin Fields, just to compare them briefly again. Justin Fields don't have that, and Mac Jones obviously is slower and doesn't have the arm strength. Although it's funny, Purdy and Mac Jones arm strength is very similar. I don't know who has better arm strength. Maybe slightly, not slightly, maybe, but it's very close. But in terms of arm strength overall, I think the best arm of Purdy, Matt, or the quarterback that I mentioned is Treylance. Speed, Justin Fields, but who knows by how much? Because Trey, I don't think has ever really got a full head of steam to really run. But Justin Fields was the fastest of all of them, most probably athletic of all of them. But um, where Trey excels or can excel, in my opinion, is just the deep throw accuracy and pocket awareness. Those are elite for him. I haven't really watched Mac Jones to see where he's elite compared to Trey, but maybe of course just probably accuracy on the shorter throws. He's probably a little better, and maybe slightly better processing, although that's debatable. So because Trey is he's a very smart guy. He loves the quarterback. He loves to play. He's built for tough physically, and I think that unfortunately this the team that he was drafted to probably wasn't the best team for him to cultivate and develop his talent correctly. I do think that this is my first time talking about it, so sorry if I'm going into things that's already been discussed. He has never really gotten a chance, in my opinion, to um, play here for various reasons. I mean, are we a win now team? I guess so. So he wasn't trusted to lead us early on versus Jimmy G. But as we already know that saga, it's already over. Jimmy's gone. Trey is here. We just signed Sam Darnold, I have to mention. Sam Donald, though, I think was an interesting sign, another telltale sign that Trey isn't the long-term answer, in my opinion. Why I say that is Sam can start, and he's a quality backup. He could do some spot starting and or be a quality backup in this league, in my opinion. He's still pretty young, 25, 26, pretty young. He has some upside too, but what happens is or what issues lie with that is that we have Trey and we have Brock and we have Sam and we have a whole bunch of draft picks. I think after John Lynch spoke yesterday and said pretty much if Brock was healthy, he'd be QB1. I understand. I think that's fair given what he was doing. And again, I think Kyle doesn't want a quarterback controversy. He wants to pick his guy. That's my guy. I'm rocking with him through thick and thin. I don't want no controversy. I don't want to be waving. I respect that. My thing is Treylance. Don't have him here lingering, going through the motions, and knowing that once Brock is healthy, he's the guy, and that's what you really want. Trade the man. Get him out of here. Get what you can get, and move on, and let him go somewhere where he could play. 'Cause he needs to play. Now, when he plays, I think long term he will be better than Brock Purdy, in my opinion. If he gets a full chance to play and he stays healthy, he's just too talented and he loves it too much for me personally to feel he's not going to be successful. But I also do think, from a fit standpoint, given our coaching situation with it being Kyle Shanahan, I think he just fits better with Brock Purdy and they fit better. unfortunately for Treylance. So, in a nutshell, I think you should trade for the betterment of Trey in his career. It probably will backfire when we do it. More than likely, it will. But we do have a good young quarterback also in Brock Purdy, who's only 23. So let's just say he can't be decent in his own way here for us. Because we don't need him to be Patrick Mahomes with the defense we have. We don't need him to be um, Joe Burrows. He could just be Brock Purdy, who he was, and I think we'll be successful. Um, I mean, I'm content with Brock Purdy as long as he's healthy and he shows the same truth that he showed before he got hurt, and, or if he can improve somehow. Although I don't know how much upside he has, given his age and everything. I don't know how much he can improve, but I'm willing to accept that and give it a chance and see. But I think if we trade, probably won't be to the draft. Um, I can talk about where he will end up or what team should take him in my next video. But if you like what I was talking about just now, please like, comment, subscribe, let me know. I will make another video and talk more about the 49ers and what I think we should do, or where maybe Trey should go, in my opinion, and talk more on stuff. In the meantime, watch some of my shorts, watch my lives, watch my videos, like, comment, subscribe. Easy.